seemed to agree with was that the big loser on the night was America itself.
None of
to deserve $183,000.
None of
asked
that
a question,
is true.
let him answer.
That was a hot mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck, because that was horrific.
It felt like an assault. It felt like an assault on our census. It felt like an assault on our presidential campaign process.
I'm just going to say it like it is. That was a shit show.
An open arm gesture that in the end would be the only vaguely friendly moment the two would share. For within minutes of the opening of the first presidential debate, the conversation descended into playground chaos.
Absolutely
Folks, do you have any idea what this clown's doing? This is so unprecedented.
It had been the most anticipated debate in modern election history, a chance for undecided voters to hear the candidate's pitch.
He will destroy this country.
To rescue a nation mired in multiple crises.
Keep yapping, man.
But any message was drowned out by a seemingly uncontrollable president who elevated the art of interruption and heckling to a whole new level.
Class, don't ever use the word smart with me. There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
You're the worst president America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on.
Even the Fox News moderator struggled to contain him.
No.
Ukraine.
No, sir. Sir.
Chris,
you're
that was
debating
the worst
him,
part
not
of
me.
Obama.
Let me ask my question.
Well, I'll ask.
Amid the backbiting and jeers, one moment stood out in particular.
But are you willing
when the president
tonight?
was asked to condemn white supremacists?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
He was asked to denounce the far-right extremist group, the Proud Boys. But even with an audience of tens of millions, he couldn't bring himself to do it.
Right,
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
Stand back, but stand by. A shocking response that was immediately echoed by members of the group on social media, with one even integrating the president's words into a new logo. Over breakfast this morning, locals, even Trump fans, were shell-shocked and weary. What does it say about the state of America, though, do you think? I mean, it was a slanging match. It wasn't a debate.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It makes us look like we're a circus show or something. If somebody's supposed to be running the country and doing things that, is going to benefit the American people, we can't have a president being an ass. Just can't.
The interrupting and everything, and Donald Trump not listening, Joe Biden is just constantly making fun of the dude. I didn't like that. I still feel strongly about who I'm voting for.
May I ask who that man is?
That's Donald J. Trump.
But Donald J. Trump was less president last night and more a man hell-bent on needling his opponent, willing him to trip up. Joe Biden's performance was mostly assured, if a little catty.
Wait a minute. You get the final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown. Excuse me.
Hey, let me just say to you.
As he desperately tried to rise above the din and appeal to voters on the pressing issues of the economy, climate and COVID-19.
Look, you folks at home, how many of you got up this morning and had an empty chair at the kitchen table because someone died of COVID?
But Donald Trump's response was just more ridicule.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
This voter could handle a cutthroat, but said the debate was a whole new level of stress. Why was it stressful?
Well, I mean, he's the president of the United States, and he rants like a two-year-old.
I mean, people are talking about this being the end of America. Is that too dramatic?
Well, I mean, Rome fell.
Which is why Joe Biden looked down the camera and made this plea.
Show up and vote. You will determine the outcome of this election. Vote, vote, vote.
Not the same message from the president.
But if I see tens of thousands of ballots being manipulated, I can't go along with that. This is a horrible thing for our country. This is not going to end well.
A fitting, foreboding end to a debate that did nothing for undecided voters and where the big loser